Hi there, today I'd like to show you how to make this axle peg that you can see right here. So we'll go ahead and get started with that. So I'm going to slide this over to my other monitor and open up Autodesk Inventor. I was playing around with this before. We'll just go ahead and get rid of that. Nope, I can save that. So you'll want to make sure to check your projects. Make sure your name is checked and then click Done. And then we'll go to New, English, Standard, and Create. We will be using the Revolve tool eventually here once we draw half of it. All right, and I will be looking at these dimensions over in Google Classroom on the Google Docs. So let's go ahead and just start out with a simple line. And that needs to be a distance of 1.125 and put enter and escape. And then from there, we'll make that maybe just a little bit bigger so that you can see. We'll go up. We'll go straight up, and that needs to be a distance of 0.125. Hit enter and escape. And then we will just do another line. Go straight across, and that needs to be 1 inch, and hit enter and escape. And then from that line, we are going to go straight up 0.086. 0.086, I believe that's correct. And then we are going to go to the left. That needs to be a distance of 0.031. And then we'll just go straight up from here. Yep, we've got that. Sure, it turns green. Go straight up from there. That is 0.125 and enter. And then once we have those two spots or lines done, we can just go from the end of the line to the other end. Just make sure it turns green. And I believe that covers what we want to do. And that all looks good to me. Let's finish the sketch. And then we are going to use Revolve. And we just need to know the axis in which to revolve around because it shows the profile. And we will say okay to that. So we have a bolt without threads or without a way to tighten it. So that's what we'll work on next. Okay, so I think the next thing we'll want to do is make some threads on that. And when you make the threads, you will want to select this surface right here, not on this end, but on this other end. So we'll click on that surface right there. That arrow needs to go in that direction. And we will want to do, it says an offset of 1/4 of an inch. So that just means offset 0.25. And then click OK. There we go. So that worked out great. And now we do want to, it says to chamfer the end of it. And that needs to be 0.03. You got too many points in there. 0.03. Then click on the end. And that'll cut a nice chamfer on that. And then click OK. So now we have the threads. And we have the chamfer. Now we just need to put this hex key in the center. So we are going to create a sketch right here on that surface. There we go. And now figuring out where to put the hex indentation in is tricky. So what I'm going to do is go up to, first of all, I'm going to make it bigger so I can see what I'm doing. And then I'm going to use a construction line, and I'm going to make a circle. And that circle needs to be let's see, 0.156, and then, or you could add 2.5 onto it. I don't think it's going to go. Yeah, just round it down to 0.156. And then I also want to make a construction line across the top of that. So we'll start right there and we'll make a construction line, make sure it's at 180 degrees, and then hit enter. Oh, that went away from me for some reason. Let's try it again. Oh, I did not want a solid line. Let's try it one more time. Sometimes you just got to keep working with it till you get it. There we go. Got a construction line going that direction. And I also want the construction line going the other direction as well. There we go. So now we'll turn off construction lines and we'll go to polygon. And you go all the way to the bottom. Normally it'd be a rectangle. It would look like that. You click on the rectangle and the arrow down, go to polygon. You do want it to be 6 sides, so it has that. Let's just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we are going to start right here in the center. And you want the flat side to go straight up and line up with that construction line that we made earlier. Let's try this one more time. There we go. That should do it right there. And we'll go, one thing we could do, just to make sure that is the correct distance, 0.156. That is good. So that's what we want to make sure it's the right distance. Then we'll go ahead and finish the sketch. And we can hit home here. Oh, then we can't see it. We got to flip it around a little bit. And what we want to do is extrude that in. I want to cut in, not 1 inch. It'll go all the way straight through. Well, that would be interesting. But it's not what they're looking for. They want that to go in 0.111. 3 ones in a row. And then click OK. And there you go. You got it ready for an Allen wrench to tighten it down. That's a pretty sweet bolt. And so that is very good. And then what we'll want to do is we will probably want to make this, I don't know, some, let's see what we have for different bolts. Oh, we could do black, see what happens with that. That looks okay. Or we could try something else. Doesn't really matter what you cadet blue. There we could go with that too. It's just making a bolt. So then you will want to save it. So you come up here to save, and you'll type in axle peg, and then click save. And that should do it. Now you can change the color so it looks different, but that pretty much does everything we need to do. So you have a great day. Thanks. Bye.